Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
Bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by AOL Music and Spinner.com, where you can get free MP3s, exclusive interviews, and more. It's time for the Daily Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1020 for Friday, February 5th, 2010. Paint-pourri. The Daily Giz Wiz is brought to you by Audible.com. To download a free audiobook of your choice, go to audible.com/gizwiz. And now, get ready for Dick. There is a place on the island of Manhattan, a stone tower ascending to the sky, loaded with gadgets that have come to die. From marshmallow headphones to battery-powered swizzle sticks, this is the place they call Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the patron of the Gadget Warehouse, Dick DeBartolo.
Leo, how you doing, pal?
I'm great. How are you? Good to see you. Happy Friday.
Oh, you brought notes with you on a clipboard. What's on that?
I took notes for my poetry today. I wrote down some thoughts, some ideas. I thought I should prepare. It didn't help.
Oh, okay.
In fact, it would have been better not to prepare.
Yeah, no, well, the page is blank, so I think you did pretty well.
Maybe had I written them down in actual ink, it would have been helpful.
It could have been.
I just used the end of my finger.
Oh, no, that only works with the touchpad.
I knew a girl who used to do that to remember stuff. She would just write it on her hand with the tip of her finger. It wasn't ink or anything, but she just thought that the act of spelling it out would help her remember it.
And did it work?
I don't remember. Maybe I should have done that. I don't know.
Maybe.
I've known some very strange people in my time.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yes. They seem to flock to me, Dick. I don't know what it is.
Oh, don't talk about the staff that way.
I'm surrounded
You're
by
keeping
them.
him off the streets.
Yeah, that's true.
What matters.
Better that than nothing.
That's right.
All right, my friends, ladies and gentlemen. Dick has pulled something from
back to the hardware show,
shelves.
2003.
Back in time.
Right. Now, yeah, sometimes in a bathroom, there's a little basket with little munchy flowers ground up and stuff. Do you know what that is called?
Paint-pourri.
Yes.
Yes, Paint-pourri.
Now, in 2003 at the hardware show, they introduced Paint-pourri.
Paint-pourri.
Yeah, what do you think that would be?
Paint-pourri. I know.
Yes.
It is something you put on your wall, paint, I guess, but in it is the scent of summers past.
Well, you know what? Good.
Am I right? The lovely whiff of lilac, of rose petals strewn on the path. The loamy.
Maybe you should work for this company.
Am I right?
They came up with is soft vanilla.
You're kidding. It's vanilla smelling paint?
It is an additive, and they still sell it. So I mean,
well, it's not a flop.
I don't. It's not a flop, but it's Paint-pourri, and it says that the scent will last up to a year. And
you better hope you like it.
Yeah, you better, right? You better test it out first. They have Ocean Breeze and Simply Clean and Simply Citrus and
citrus. I like. I can live with. I have a little spray citrus I use.
Yeah, and it said for people who might be in rooms where people tend to smoke, it would cut down the odor of the tobacco. And the company's very funny because they say you can experience it as aromatherapy. Okay.
Aromatherapy.
Aromatherapy. A-room-A. Aromatherapy.
See, I have this. This is called Air Sense. And it's orange. It's citrus is in here. Only the purest essential oils derived from citrus peels are used to make this remarkable air neutralizer. So there's no synthetic perfumes or anything. It smells like somebody ate an orange in here.
Oh, that's not bad.
I like that.
All right. Well, then that's probably easy to do. You're right. You would have to make sure that you like this scent a lot.
Yes, if you put it in the paint, you're stuck with it.
You're stuck with it.
This way, you spray this, and if tomorrow you want to have bananas, you can have bananas.
Did I have fruit salad so I can just get it over with?
If you mix the orange and the banana.
Oh, okay. Okay. But anyway, it's from Scentco, S-C-E-N-T-O, and they are still out there selling Paint-pourri.
By the way, with this one, it says, avoid heat or open flames. A sprayed in eye, flush well with generous amounts of water and seek medical help. Not for internal consumption. If ingested, do not induce vomiting. Seek medical help. If skin contact occurs, rinse with water. Keep it out of the reach of children, not tested on animals. Contains citrus terpenes.
Oh, terpenes. That's the best part of the citrus.
I don't know if that's good. Where's my Wikipedia and little box? I got to look up terpene. That does not sound like it's healthy.
Terpene.
Sounds a little bit too much like turpentine. Wait a minute, here it is.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's how you get it off the wall with turpentine.
Yeah. Terpenes are a large and varied class of hydrocarbons produced primarily by a wide variety of plants, particularly conifers, although also by some insects as termites or swallowtail butterflies, which emit terpenes from their osmeterium.
Wow.
But it's a major component of turpentine.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Terpene is, in fact, derived from the word turpentine. God, I'm not sure I should have this in my air.
Wow.
It's got a terpenoid. Well, I bet you that's what they're putting in the paint. You got your monoterpenes, your hermiterpenes, your sesquiterpenes, your diterpenes, your sesterterpenes, your triterpenes, your tetraterpenes, and your polyterpenes. It's also used as an expectorant and humectant. Ew.
Wow. That's a lot for $4. That stuff must be expensive, right? The spray you have?
In a world where turpentine is all you can breathe. Yeah, maybe I'm going to go with a Paint-pourri. Paint-pourri.
Yeah, it's only $2.85.
Can you smell it? If you open it up, does it still smell?
Well, you know what? It's a liquid, and I don't want to, because once I open it, I'll have to pour it down the drain.
Oh, you do? You can't keep it?
Well, it's a liquid to be mixed in with the paint.
You got a paint job coming up?
Oh, wait, they're painting the apartment upstairs. I could even with the...
Run upstairs and say, how do you like vanilla? Don't tell them it's vanilla. Say this is my pineapple upside down cake.
Oh, now that would be a scent.
No, that's a scent.
People would walk around. People in that house would all weigh 500 pounds because every time they walked in, they go, I want cake.
I don't know why, but visiting this apartment makes me so hungry.
Yeah. You know, restaurants, they sprayed the walls with nice smelling scents.
They do?
People would be very hungry.
Oh, they should.
Do?
No, they don't.
Should.
They should.
No.
Mostly they spray the wall with grease.
Unintentionally.
I'm getting high on terpene here.
Wow.
Woo! Before we go any further, I should probably mention our sponsor before I pass out.
Yes, that would be good.
Yes, and that would be...
not passing out.
No, the sponsor is very good. Let me tell you, the sponsor is Audible.com, the great bookstore on the internet where you can get wonderful books, a huge variety of books in every category for listening to. See, there's lots of times I love to read, but and maybe you do or maybe you don't. Maybe you say, who has time to read, or reading puts me to sleep, or my eyes strain, or whatever. Let me tell you, though, reading still is the best way to raise your IQ, to give you something to talk about in at parties, and just to stay in touch with what's going on out there. I have to say I love reading, and the nice thing about Audible is it makes it possible to read in those times when I can't hold a book, and so I get so much read that way. It's a lifesaver. From Stephen King to James Patterson, who just recently passed away, Dan Brown, Ricky Gervais even. There's funny stuff too. Audible.com is just a wonderful resource. Go to audible.com/Giz Wiz right now, and what you can do is you can sign up for the Gold account. Now, this is the simplest subscription account. A subscription is a good idea. It saves you a lot of money. And, you know, it's easy to read a book. Absolutely easy to read a book a month. I have a Platinum account. I go through 2 books a month easily. But start light. Start simple. Start easy. Go to audible.com/Giz Wiz. Sign up for that Gold account. And your first one's free. You can cancel at any time. So there's no obligation. There's no cost to you if you don't stick around. And there's so many things you can choose from. You're just going to say, I know. You're going to say, oh, man, I got to listen to more. I love this stuff. Audible.com. The new Dan Brown book, The Lost Symbol. Get that for free. Did you read his first book? The Da Vinci Code?
I did not.
Angels and Demons. His new one is The Lost Symbol. Unabridged, narrated by Paul Michael. It comes to life. I think books like they're written by authors like Patterson and Dan Brown are very visual anyway. And when you have a great reader reading a great visual book, you just see it in your mind. 17 hours and 51 minutes. That's a lot of listening pleasure for free. Go to audible.com/Giz Wiz. You pick any of these 70,000 books. It's yours to keep. No obligation. Audible.com/Giz Wiz. We thank them so much for their support of the Daily Giz Wiz Show, and we hope you'll give them a try because we love them. I use them, and we know you love them too.
On your way to work, on your way to school, when you can't read a book, don't be a fool. Get Audible, over 50,000 books. Audible, I love my platinum account. Get Audible.
Audible.com/Giz Wiz. It's Christmas again. Woo! I love Christmas.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
You know, now that the holidays are over, I think it's time to bring the Christmas jingle back.
Absolutely. This is the first year we beat the department stores in getting ready for Christmas by doing it in January.
I think people would feel so much better if Christmas began in January.
Yeah. But it's more laid back. You sort of ease your way through.
Into it.
Yeah.
I could use some eggnog right now. I could tell you that right now.
Oh, boy, so could I. Our letter, I'm going to read 2 letters because they're very short. The first one is from Gil, and it's about Audible. He said, while listening to the letters portion of Daily Giz Wiz 1010, I knew there had to be an easy way to find out how many books Audible has. If you go to audible.com, click on Browse Audio, click on Advanced Search.
Okay, wait. Slow down. Advanced Search. Okay, Advanced Search. Yeah. All
and
categories.
Then do not change any search options.
Well, you could just say audiobooks. Let's say, because there's audiobooks, performances, periodicals, radio, TV, and speeches.
Okay.
I'll just select audiobooks. Let's see how many books there are.
And just click submit.
And let's see.
And he said, when I did it, he got 73,265.
See, I got a little fewer because I only picked audiobooks in English. And that's 37,616.
Okay. He said if you uncheck the box to show more than English titles.
Right.
So that's
but see, that's what I'm interested in. But say you wanted to know, and then you can choose, by the way, what formats too. Because let's say I don't want to listen in format 2 and 3. I only want to hear the highest quality formats, which are Formula 4 or enhanced, and that's pretty much the same. 33,764. So that's how many full-length books there are. You could even say I only want to hear unabridged. If you want to go crazy, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm only interested in unabridged. Let's see how many unabridged audiobooks in English recorded in the high quality formats. Let's see how many of those there are. This is good. I like this trick. 27,000 unabridged. That's amazing, actually.
That is amazing.
Because really, when you buy books in the store, often at the library too, the books that the publishers put out, it's almost always abridged. because they, 4 cassettes. They're not. If the full Dan Brown book is 20 cassettes, nobody's going to buy a box of 20 cassettes at the bookstore.
Word, no.
No. So they abridge these things, but I like unabridged. Well,
Okay,
thank you. That's
so
a great
Gil,
tip. I love
thank you for that, Gil. And then I'm
70,000.
just going to mention this because Tess said, I love the new site. Good job.
Yay.
Obviously, I'm a big fan of the show. I start my day every weekday. I don't suppose you and Leo could do a couple of extra shows every week so I could listen Saturdays and Sundays too. And we're not going to do that, Tess, but don't forget,
There is a
we
way.
do have a Saturday and Sunday theme.
And I think
you-
Ludwig has a special feed that has it's a 7-day feed that has the Saturday and Sunday in it.
Yes. So if you go to any day, if you go to like SaturdayTheme.com, you'll hear the Saturday theme, but there'll be a button there that you can hear the Sunday theme and every other theme of the week. So
Because
if you miss us,
you can
just go
never-
to Saturday Theme or SundayTheme.com.
You can never have too many themes.
No, we proved that.
We have as many as you could imagine.
Mm-hmm. Or as many as you can stand.
No, more than that. More
Yeah,
than
that's
you
true.
can stand.
That's true.
So many themes you're going to throw up.
More themes than you can stand.
That's our new
Another
theme.
great slogan.
Oh, we got a lot of them. That's another
Got a
thing.
lot.
Not only do we have a lot of themes, we have a lot of slogans.
Yep. The worse your life, the better we sound. And we prove that every single day.
Well, this has been a fun week, Dick. I thank you so much for putting up with me.
What are you kidding? This is great fun.
Oh, we love doing this. And by the way, if you watch live, there's always stuff in between. And even before, lately, we've been having Dick, like in the half hour before the live show, do match game memories. He asks match game questions. You could play along in the chat room. It's so much fun. In fact, I really want to do this on a regular basis, maybe late night on the network.
Yeah, I'd like to do
People
that.
love it. People love
You know,
it.
one night at midnight, your time, my time, your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
So
do
if you
that.
want to watch live and you want to see that fun, the show is supposed to begin at 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific every Tuesday at live.twit.tv. I think I might be wrong. I think that's 1930 UTC. Or tune in a little bit early, like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1900 UTC. And either if we haven't gone long on the previous show, on the Mac Break Weekly show, we'll get Dick on and he just answers some questions while I run around the building 18 times.
Trying to eat in peace.
Eat in peace. Get away from me.
Eat
Get
in
away
peace.
from me. Get away from me. It's really fun. It's a great way to watch and see Dick and have a good time. And if you're around in the afternoon, please do watch us on Tuesday afternoon. Dick, we are out of time.
Very good, sir.
Thank you so
Next
much.
Tuesday will be regular. And
Good.
I'll be here.
DAIL. Why? It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah.